Hi and welcome to my Pilates class. My name is Susanna. I'm trained in Pilates, yoga and meditation. In today's class we are using dumbbells, 1 kilogram dumbbells, maybe 1.5 kilograms if you're quite strong. If you haven't got any dumbbells, we can use some tins. These are beans, kidney beans, just a couple of tins from the pantry, and you can do the class. But if you should have any concerns, if you should have injuries or you're pregnant or any other concerns, please speak to your medical advisor before doing the class. Just a couple more words about my cues. So when I talk about core connection, I sometimes say belly button in and up. In means using the deep abdominal muscles, and up means using the pelvic floor. So it's a flattening of the lower back. This class is for advanced beginners and up. Let's start, and we start standing up, warming up, and I take my tins. So standing with your legs a little bit apart, knees soft, pelvis in neutral, shoulders back and down, chin a bit tucked under. We just breathe in and we lift the arms and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. Good, legs a little bit wider for side bend. And we might feel little clicks here. And maybe each time you're just getting a little bit further to that side. Just one more. Good, to warm up the legs, go into a sumo squat position, so legs further apart, feet and knees facing out to the side, and just bending the knees and coming up. Bending the knees, coming up. Bending the knees, coming up. Let's do 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Good. For a bit of a twist, let's go down again into our sumo squat. Weights in front of the chest, and we turn and we push with one arm. So breathe out, turn and push, come back. Breathe out, turn and push, come back. Breathe out, turn and push, come back. Good, and we come upright. Let's go to the end of the mat, or the back of the mat, and we will be rolling down. So feet a little bit apart, again knees soft, pelvis in neutral, upper body nice and long. Breathe in, now we core connect, so we pull that belly button in and a little bit up. And we start rolling down, keep breathing. A bit more into the side of the ribcage instead of your tummy. So coming as far down as it's comfortable, making sure your head is hanging, your arms are hanging. Breathe in, breathe out again, belly button in and up, push through the feet and slowly roll back up. Good, let's do that again, breathe in. As you breathe out, pull your belly button in and up, nod the head, slowly roll down. Hanging inner forward fold, shaking the head and the arms that are nice and loose. We breathe in to prepare, we breathe out, we push through the feet to first bring the pelvis upright, then the lower back, middle back, upper back, head and shoulders. One more time and we stay down. Breathe in as you breathe out, belly button in and up, and slowly roll down. And this time we might get a little bit further here. Just enjoying the arms being loose and the head being loose. Good, and then just rolling your tins or your dumbbells forward, and we come onto the mat. into a seated position. So sitting with your legs crossed, if that's possible. If not, any other way is fine. The main thing is that you can sit with an upright pelvis. Let's work our arms. So this is a bit more about the arms than other Pilates classes. So let's bring the arms to the side. Elbows are slightly bent. We roughly shoulder height with our hands. We core connect, so we breathe out, we pull the belly button in and up, we stay core connected as we bring our arms up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. Good. And we go up now, go to the front and up, and then again side and up and to the front. Nothing else moves. Up and to the side. So as we are working our arms here, we're also working our upper body by not moving it, by using all the core muscles to stay nice and upright. Good. Let's do 4 more like these. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Staying on the side with the arms. Start circling the arms around. Now the body wants to start to go with the arms forward and back. We won't let it. So keep your core connection. Good. Moving the arms, feeling the shoulder muscles working. And go the other way. Good. Last one, and drop the arms down. Let's just roll the shoulders back, loosening up. Roll the shoulder forwards. Good. Then 1, pull up with the shoulders as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, just let them go. Let's sit lengthwise on the mat. For some half roll down. So knees a bit bent, nice and upright when it comes to the back. We bring our dumbbells or tins close to the chest. Breathe in. As you breathe out, slowly roll halfway down. Breathe in, come up and punch with one arm. And halfway down. And come up and punch. And rolling halfway down. Breathe in, come up and punch. And again, core connect. Roll halfway down. Come up as you breathe in and punch. Good. Let's punch a little bit more when we come up. Coming up and punch, 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 punch. And breathe out, roll down. Breathe in, come up, sit upright. Punch, 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 punch. And again, breathe out, roll halfway down. Breathe in and come up and punch, 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 punch. And the last time, roll halfway down and come up and punch, 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 punch. And then just roll all the way down. Good. Here we bring the arms over the head. We breathe in. We stay here for a moment for a full body stretch. But just breathing deeply into your abdomen, and it just helps you stretching out these abdominal muscles. Arms come forward, we rest the hands on our tins or dumbbells, and we bring the feet close to the buttocks for some bridging. We breathe in. As we breathe out, we pull the belly button in and up. We tilt that pelvis. And we slowly roll up into the bridge, pushing our hands onto the tins or dumbbells. We make sure the knees are facing forward and not pushing out to the side. And we slowly roll up, roll down, sorry. Breathe in again, breathe out, belly button in and up, tilt, and slowly roll up into your bridge. Take the knee, and slowly roll down. Good, and one more time, breathe out, belly button in and up, tilt, and roll up into your bridge. Stay here for a bit of pulsing, just lowering the hips down a bit, push back up, lower, push 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 up, and 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll down. Leave your dumbbells or tins and just hug in the knees, close to the chest, feeling a bit of a stretch at the back, or in the lower back, I should say. Good. We place the feet down onto the mat, but a little bit further away here. We grab our tins or dumbbells, bring our arms up towards the ceiling, elbows slightly bent, and we do an exercise called deep bug. This is an easier version. We start with the easy version. So we lift one leg up and we move one arm. But first we core connect. So breathe in, breathe out, pull that belly button in and up. Lower your lower back down onto the mat, and now move the right hand back and the right knee up, and then come back. Then do the other side and come back and change. So this is our level 1 exercise, the easier one. Level 2 is you have both legs in tabletop and you lower one leg into a toe tap and you come back, and then you do the other side. If still that's a bit easy, you could straighten that leg, make it a heel tap and come back up. So we're working on the same side, so it's right arm, right leg, or left arm and left leg. We try and keep the lower back imprinted into the mat, which means our abdominal muscles in the front have to work. If they're weak, then our lower back might come off the mat. But here you've got 3 levels. You can work to your level. And last 4. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We bring the arms down, we bring the feet down. This time again close to the buttocks. Stay here for a couple of breaths. And we go back into bridging. So heels roughly underneath the knees. We breathe out, belly button in and up, and roll up into your bridge. Here we bring the fingertips onto the hip bones, just to check that the pelvis stays nice and square. We make sure we're not arching too much into that lower back. The lower back should feel long. And now in level 1, we walk on the spot, just lifting one heel, then the other heel. If that's easy, straighten the leg and you can lower that leg and lift. So that's our level 2. Only do it if you're comfortable in your lower back. If you do level 2, please change legs. Good, and we roll down. Again, we bring the knees in, we hug them in tight towards the chest. And then hands on the knees for a bit of a circle to massage the lower back. And just circle the other way. Then bring the feet a bit further away. Again, grab your dumbbells and we bring the arms again up towards the ceiling. Remember, elbows are a bit bent. Now we do that exercise deep back, but with one arm and the opposite leg. So let's start with the right arm and left leg. So as the right arm lowers the left leg, we lift. That's for our level 1 exercise. Then left arm, right leg go together. Right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. Level 2, so you start in tabletop. You lower both arm and leg at the same time. And as before, you can go into heel tap here by lengthening the leg, keeping the lower back on the mat. And you don't have to reach right down with your arms. So stop a little bit short of the mat or the floor. And we do 4 more. That is 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We bring the tins or the dumbbells back down. Let's stretch out the legs and stretch out the arms. Full body stretch and making sure our chin is a little bit tucked under to lengthen that neck. And a few deep breaths in and out. Let's see if we can find our dumbbells or tins. Bring your arms over the head, breathe in. You breathe out, bring your arms forward, lift the head, shoulders, and roll up to a seated position. Here we can do a few more half roll lunges. Take your dumbbells or tins towards the chest. Breathe in. As you breathe out, round that back. Tilt the pelvis. Come up to a quite comfortable position here. Bring your arm out to the side. One arm and back. Other side and back. And come forward. Let's push the tins or the arms forward. As we roll down, bring them close to your chest. And again, open one arm, bring it back. Open the other arm, bring it back. Come up and push the arms forward. And then bring them in again. Rolling halfway down. Open up, bring them back. Open up, bring them back. And come forward. Good. 2 more times. Rolling halfway down. Staying here. And opening and close. Opening and close. And come back up. And then the last one. Breathe out. Belly button in and up. Halfway down. And open and close. And open and close. And come back up to the sitting position. Let's just rest our dumbbells or tins on the ankles and come forward into forward fold. Just letting the head go, arms rest. And coming up, we lie on our side. So on our side, everything is in one long line. To stabilize ourselves a little bit, we just bend the lower leg here. this arm is totally straight in line with the rest of the body. You just need one tin here or one dumbbell. So breathe in, breathe out, pull. I'll just put that down again, the belly button in and up. And lift the waist a little bit so your spine is straight. Good. And now we lift and lower the top arm and top leg. So our core is connected, nothing moves within the upper body. It's just that arm and leg lifting and lowering. Good, 4 more and we change. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now just hold the leg about hip height, the arm a little bit up from the leg. The leg goes forward, the arm goes back, and then the opposite. So we scissor arm and leg past each other. Good. I have again a little bit of a bend in the elbow. And even this tin or the dumbbell is quite light. You will feel it in your arm. 4 more, 4, and back, 3, and back, 2, and back, 1 more, and back. Good. We bring our dumbbell or tin to the front there. We can bring our hand down. Let's just bend the knees first, bit forward to give our hip a bit of a rub or massage. And then hand to the front. We can push up to a seated position. We swing the legs over and we do the other side. So we lie on our side, everything straight, hips stacked, shoulders stacked, lower leg a little bit bent. We grab the tin or the dumbbell here and we lift and lower, lift and lower. Waist is a little bit away from the mat, so we don't want to push it into the mat. It's feeling of either a gap or that you have not any additional pressure when you lift that arm and leg. Elbow slightly bent. Four more and we change. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we keep that leg about hip height, arm a little bit away from that leg. We scissor. Arm goes forward, leg goes back. Try to keep our balance here. Stay core connected. That's it. Nothing moves in that upper body. And we do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And bring the tin down. Bend both knees. Rub your hip. Then the hand here can push down and help us to come back up. Let's do mermaid stretch here as we arrive. Hold on to that ankle. Reach up as you breathe in and bend. And other side, bring the legs over and hold on to that ankle and stretch. Good, and coming back down with that hand. We will go on all fours. Now, I already tried this with the tins. The tins are, or my ones, are not so good to get between the lower and the upper leg. They're a little bit slippery. So I will use my dumbbell here. Your tin might not be so slippery. If it is, you can do this exercise without that tin. So we are here on all fours, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Good. If your wrists don't like this position, you can always go on your fists. Breathe out, pull your belly button in and up, and we just lift and lower that leg. Lift and lower. Good. Maybe on all fours, we have to be mindful of our head. Often we want to look forward, or we want to see what our leg is doing. Best for your neck is to look just straight down between your hands. Now we change this exercise in the way that we come up, and now that we cross over the other leg. We come up, we come straight down. Come up, cross over the other leg, come up, straight down. Come up and cross over the other leg, come up and down, up and over, up and down. 4 more, up and over, up and down. 3 more, up and over, up and down. 2 more, up and over, up and down. And 1 more, up and over, up and down. Good. Let's just change and bring that dumbbell or tin in the back of the other leg, or if it doesn't work out with your tin, just do it without. So even my dumbbell is not holding too well. So breathe out, belly button in and up, and we lift up and we lower. Up and down. Up and down. And again, looking down. Between your hands would be the best thing. There goes my dumbbell. Up and down. Up and down. Good. So here we're working the glutes and the hamstrings. We always also work our core, of course. Now we start changing from going up and across, up and down, 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 up and across, up and down. And 4 more, 4 and up, and 3 and up, and 2 and up, and 3, 1 and up. Good. And we just sit back into child's pose for a bit of a stretch. If your shoulders don't like this position, bend the elbows and rest your arms with bent elbows. Good. Coming up, we give our buttocks a bit of a stretch. So if you sit with your feet a little bit apart, hold on and pull yourself upright. Then we breathe in, we breathe out, and we just stretch forward and fold forward. Probably you will feel a stretch in the buttock of the leg which is in front. Sometimes we feel a stretch on both sides. Slowly coming up and just changing legs. So bring your other foot in front. Hold on to that foot. Breathe in as you sit nice and upright. Breathe out, hinge forward, and then fold forward. And hopefully you feel a stretch on the other hip, or maybe both. Or if one hip is tighter than the other, you might feel a stretch on the same hip each time. Good. And we come up and we give our hands a bit of a stretch as well. So interlock your fingers, turn around, push up. Good, and then interlocking the fingers at the back here, rolling the shoulder back and down and lifting away. Excellent. This is the end of the session, so thank you very much for joining me today, and I will see you next time.